Hey guys, so I wanted to do a little video and I'm gonna just basically be cleaning off my Dieffenbachia. So I've had this plant for the past 6 years. It originally belonged to my grandmother, and once she passed, it was passed on to me. So I do have a few pictures of it before and what it looked like, so I'll squeeze those in this video as well. But basically I just wanted to clean it today and I wanted to show you guys how it's looking. I would love to get it back to the larger leaves. Like you can see here on the left, that's pretty much the size of the leaves um, before, and this is where they are now. So what I had to do was it got to the top of the stake that I had it on at the time, and then I decided to chop it and reroot it. Now the thing is, when I did this, I was not as into plants as I am now, because this was like 6 7 years ago. And when I put it in that pot, the pot now knowing what I know now, basically, this pot was way too big, but surprisingly it's been doing well. Like, I haven't repotted it, of course, and I don't plan to take it out of this pot because it is growing. And it even started like a new set of leaves at the lower end, as you can see, which it didn't have before. Originally it was just the one vine, so that's great. I think that the plant is very happy. I started using Osmocote maybe about a month or so ago, so I haven't really seen any changes yet. But before that, I was using those food plant stick things, and that's all that I was putting in it, and it seemed to like it. So if you guys are curious what I use to clean off my plants, and I do use this for all of my plants, it's basically just neem oil diluted with water and dishwashing liquid. So it's majority water though, as you guys can see. If you want to see a video of me mixing it up, please let me know and I'll be happy to do that. But it's like really simple. So yeah, I actually haven't cleaned this plant in a while. Like, it's been months. So yeah, and I was looking at it and I'm like, let me just take a look at it and just, enjoy it for a little while. It makes me think of my grandmother as well. So yeah, I decided to just pull it on down, give it a nice clean. And this plant, because it's in such a large pot, I only water it maybe like every 3 weeks. And the funny thing is, now that I'm more into plants than I was before, I decided to check. And this entire time, I thought that this pot didn't have drainage holes. And it actually does. So the thing is, I feel like the potting soil that I used is a little more moisture retentive than what I'm using now. Everything that I use now, I've added amendments to, and that's not something that I was doing originally. So I'm pretty sure that this plant is just in like straight potting soil, and it's probably mixed with whatever my grandmother had used at the time as well. So I have no clue what's in there holding this thing together, but it seems to like it. So I'm probably just going to leave it like this because I am so terrified of losing this plant. So yeah, it seems like it's going well. I'm enjoying it. It gets, let's see, as far as lighting, my daughter's room gets pretty good lighting. Like, she has two windows there, and they get a lot of sun in there. So, oh, and these are pictures of basically a top cut of the plant, and that was it at the top of the stake when I first got it. So yeah, like I said, I chopped it, rerooted it, and then left it in this pot. But yeah, so back to the lighting. Her room gets pretty good lighting, and I would say the curtains are open for at least 8 hours. Yeah, and she gets maybe about like a good 8 to 10 hours of good sunlight there. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, or if you're wondering about anything, or if you have any video requests, please feel free to leave them down in the comment section. I've been doing a lot of shorts lately. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but it's been a minute since I've done like a long form video. I don't know. It seems like it's just so much quicker to do shorts and it's so much easier actually. I just can just like clip and record and throw some music on it and it's done. It's so simple. But if you guys do like this, please let me know. I have a ton of plants, like a ton. So, and they always need some sort of care. So I wouldn't even mind doing like a long form plant tour of it. Because my chores, I try to just do them as I need to do them instead of waiting until like a day and doing a bunch at once. Like I like to just do it as needed. So that's the thing. Like if I actually do a chores vid, I'd have to wait and let the chores pile up, which I don't really like. But if you guys are interested in that, I have no problem doing that as well. I can just pull some things to the side. And this is the bubblegum trailing plant. I just decided to throw that in as a filler at the bottom, and once it gets a little too long, then I'll just chop it and put it back into the pot. I think I'm going to show you guys some other plants I have in my daughter's room as well, but it looks like the neem oil did a good job. Leaves look nice and shiny. Plant looks healthy and happy, which is great. I'm just so happy that I'm able to keep it, and hopefully, you know, it grows for a long time and it just continues to flourish. I really enjoy looking at this plant every now and then. And I'm happy that it's growing so well. Like, I know I keep saying that, but it just makes me, you know, feel a little bit more connected to my grandmother because I do miss her so much. So it's nice to have a piece of her here. And this is actually her dresser that it's on. So it's pretty nice to just have that there. So I think that's pretty awesome. I think I have a couple more pictures here. So this is a holiday cactus that my mother got from my daughter, and then there's just one of those heartleaf plants back there, and then an Aglaonema rescue that I got. So let me know if you have any questions. Bye.